Why does DLRC itself make sense at this point in time? Over the next 4 years, they're going to contribute 100 billion into the economy. Because whatever is available in Silicon Oasis now is old, done and dusted.
Would you justify that rate, and do you still think that's a great investment in Dubai Island? Sitting with Dr. Anand, who don't know for Dr. Anand, everybody know Dr. Anand, but Dr. Anand's also ambassador to UAE, right? That's what you call it, and that's what we understand that. Tell me, DLRC, this commercial project, why would DLRC be attractive for investing in a commercial property?
Firstly, it is not only a commercial project, it has residential options as well. Now, this is there's not many combinations like this available in Dubai where you can have a residence and a commercial option within the same building. So this building actually gives an investor two opportunities. I could actually invest in commercial if I believe it would make sense in that area, but at the same time, I can also invest in the residential. Now, why does DLRC itself make sense at this point in time? If you look at the Dubai Urban Master Plan 2040, Dubai has been divided into 5 zones that are all going to work together to take Dubai to becoming the best city in the world. Zone 5 is where you have Silicon Oasis and you have the DIAC, the academic city. DLRC is right next to them. So the new population growth corridor that we see coming up is coming in that area. That means a lot of families are going to be moving in there. A lot of people who are going to be students, professors in the universities. 47 new universities are coming in there. Over the next 4 years, they're going to contribute 100 billion into the economy. So we can see a lot of families coming in there, a lot of people who are going to be working in that area. So therefore, for them, instead of traveling from far away, because whatever is available in Silicon Oasis now is old, done and dusted. New accommodation, DLRC has become the place where you're seeing a lot of developers coming in. So the opportunity is there. New corridors for population growth is the DLRC side, the Dubai Islands, or the Dubai South. So you are now investing in an area which has got the future expansion of people coming in here, which obviously creates the demand. The second reason why it makes sense is all around DLRC are over 1,000 villas in multiple communities. It's all entrepreneurs, CEOs, C-suite level people who are staying there. But because there is no good office spaces there, they have to travel to downtown or Business Bay. Or on the other side, they go to JLT. So they travel a long distance and they pay a premium in the Business Bay for rentals, around 300 dirhams a square foot. But when you're buying a commercial space in a world-class tower that is going to be fully on the cutting edge of technology, and it's 1,290 dirhams a square foot, you could even rent out at 200, 220, and you'll still make 11 to 12% a year, which makes it attractive for an investor in here. And all those owners and CEOs there, rather than renting offices here, would look at a place like this. So the commercial potential is already there. We're also looking at the residential options there because exchange students, you're going to be seeing a lot of them coming in here. Project-based employees, short-term rentals, because the IT companies which are in Silicon Oasis are set to grow and add another 70,000 jobs. So with all of that potential, there is huge demand for both commercial as well as residential. A lot of people associate commercial historically with the places we have. Did you know even on Dubai Islands, commercial is going to come up?
Wow.
Now, if you look at the GEM report, the Global Entrepreneur Monitor report, for the last 5 years running, the UAE is the #1 country for startups and business worldwide for the last 5 years. So the companies are coming, employees are coming, but it's not necessary that the commercial space is growing as fast. Only 1.6 million square feet of commercial space handed over last year. So we're short of commercial space. And when you give, and now imagine someone who could work and live in the same tower and have a full retail and let's say F&B retail experience in the same tower. That's the reason why the Wow Tower is going to be an absolute killer. And if you look at its location itself, it's the first thing you see. It's like the Colosseum from Rome. When you come into DLRC, this is the building that greets everybody in there. It has its own dedicated rooms coming into it. There's no other building there that has that. This is a steal for someone who understands the project.
Wait, now we'll also talk about, since you touched the Dubai Islands, right? We've seen Dubai Islands. What kind of a pricing you see there? Because I compare Dubai Island. I actually would say I'm not going to compare Dubai Island with Palm Jumeirah. The Palm Jumeirah, I'm getting price of 5,000 to 7,000 per square feet. On a new project, there's 7,000 per square feet. And Dubai Island project Mr. 8 is giving me for around 4,500 kind of a rate.
Between 3.
Would you justify that rate, and do you still think that's a great investment in Dubai Island?
Absolutely, yeah, most definitely. One, the personality of the off-plan that these guys are bringing on the islands very different. 90% of the people buying are homeowners. Tell me which tower in Dubai homeowners come and put their money on sand. You got to be something really iconic, a 25 million dirham and above home where someone was picking it up as a signature home, a second asset, who already have their homes. People don't buy, homeowners don't buy on off-plan at entry points. So if 90% of this building is being sold like that, the world or the ones who invest have understood the quality of the lifestyle, the promise that is coming, say, we want it now. We could get it close to completion, but we will probably be paying 80% more. We are going to pay off the appreciation benefit to the first guy. We will do it ourselves. That's the first thing that happens. Secondly, you're talking European lifestyle. On the island, this building or all their building has actually raised the average on the island. Now, we know in history that premium areas tend to have a higher pricing. Yeah. But there are also certain developers who, when they go into a particular area, they raise the pricing in that area. That is the difference. So now, when you have, for example, if Emaar went anywhere and put a community, the prices of the area goes up because Emaar can. So developers, certain developers carry the track record and the personality to raise the entire area in pricing. When you get a Rolls Royce living in a building there, tell me how many buildings in Dubai give you Rolls Royce services. And that is a 7-star hotel. We don't have even a hotel that sends a Rolls Royce wing. We're talking of a residential building giving Rolls Royces. It's a level of lifestyle that people in Dubai still need to comprehend. You don't have these kind of buildings here. How many buildings give you Riva motorboats? Yeah. How many of them give you golf carts? Where you get these experiences when you're in a hotel. Which residential tower is that? You give me name one developer who does that. There is a very big difference to who these guys are. And that's the reason why the premium, and by the way, the premium on the islands will go up anyway. Once the mall starts operating, once the golf courses are in place, once the culture village is up, and once more and more people start to come and live into the handovers that are going to start soon, we'll see the premium coming out. It will crack to 6,000 anyway. It has to. There's no way it will.
But my last question here would be, why Mr. 8?
My counter question to that would be, why not Mr. 8? When you are working with a developer that is in the top 100 luxury lifestyle developers in the world, it's not about whether I should buy from them. It's about what do I buy from them. There are about 400,000 registered developers worldwide. Now, roughly, we are in the 0.00025% of those developers. Now, to make it into that group, there's got to be something to your history and what you deliver. So, Mr. 8 is giving you the opportunity to get the European lifestyle built with actual European material, not just something brought in here and finished here, all built under European supervision. Let me give an example of how meticulous they are in detail. If you are a good developer in Dubai, you have a contractor. Now, there are certain people who will do the tiling. So it could be slabs in the kitchen, it could be tiles on the floor, it could be the bath slabs, all of that. It's a generic contractor who does all, not at Mr. 8. At Mr. 8, they use specialists with over 20 years of experience in each area. So the kitchen sinks, the kitchen slabs are only fitted under the supervision of European experts who have only done kitchens for 20 years. If you go to them and tell them, can you help us with the bathroom or with the living room? They'll say, no, that's not us. You are creating not homes. You're not creating the brick and mortar. You're creating the masterpieces because specialists with a legacy of 20 years or more are in different parts of your home. Your home is being put together by specialists, not by generalists. That is the lifestyle that you're looking at when you come into Mr. 8.